Welcome, everybody, to episode 165 of the Rusty Rupees podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Darren, and with me I have the boys, Deontay
Yo, what's up?
and Cameron.
I'm so happy.
I'm mad right now. Oh, it feels weird. There's no Justin today, and we'll go into that later.
Yeah, give us about 5 minutes.
But before that, and before we hop into things, once again, a bit of housekeeping. As always, remember you can follow us anywhere at Rusty Rupees or Rusty Rupees with two Y's on Twitter, X, whatever, because Elon, ho.
Oh,
Yes.
While you're at it, please check out our latest episode of Rusty Rupees Podcast. Anywhere you listen to your podcast out there, Spotify, SoundCloud, all of that, please and thank you. And if you do so, please leave us a review. Let us know how we're doing. Rate us. Let us know how we're doing. Let people know how we're doing. We appreciate it. You can also find our episodes and other things we do over on YouTube. Once again, just look us up at Rusty Rupees. Hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification so you guys know what we're up to. And right here, if you are live with us, we stream over here at twitch.tv/Rusty Rupees every day to bring you different games, Tekken, community days, slander, oh so much slander. Please check us out and hit that follow button. Once again, we appreciate you guys, and coming soon, Patreon. If you appreciate us, let us know how we're doing. Throw us a couple dollars. It is much appreciated. Thank you once again. And just on to things. But for the most part, this episode, a lot of Tekken 8 news has come out. We've gotten some new character trailers, as well as they just showed off the new opening movie and first DLC character announcement on that. And Smite 2 has also been announced after the game being up since 2014. So we'll talk about that and other little things. But boys, how's it going? What's up?
oh, you know.
It's been another week, just kind of skating through the gaming scape. We're now approaching the time in which we're about to be slapped in the face with a bunch of games. We're already kind of getting the beginning of it, but um, I feel like we're on that part of the roller coaster where we're slowly going up to the peak,
Mm-hmm.
and we're starting to peek over to see the decline.
Shoot, the demos
Yeah.
are already going crazy right now.
The demos are going crazy right now. So, and I think what we're going to get into this in a little bit, but I think what's cool about the demos that are out right now specifically or what's cool about it is these are the games that seem to be fighting an uphill battle versus what they're coming out next to,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing a great job of showing off what they have.
Absolutely. Let's see.
So,
We got demos for both Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and Prince of Persia Lost Crown, which both games that you guys had a chance to try out at the preview event last year,
yeah.
and us being at PAX back in September for Prince of Persia. Both games are very good, and
Mm.
I think they picked a perfect time to drop these demos so close to release just to get that extra little push that it needs. Because, man, Prince of Persia's good. And we don't have hand holding this time around, so now we could just play the demo.
Oh, yeah, right.
You sit there and fail.
That part.
um, also, can we get a round of applause for Ubisoft for graduating from mediocrity? We talked a while longer about them playing it safe, being in this like 6, 7
Yeah.
category for a while, and look at that, a banger.
A banger,
But
right?
this also, we knew this one was going to be a
We
banger.
knew,
Oh yeah,
we knew,
yeah.
we knew.
I
But
mean,
good for them.
it's a return to form in a lot of ways, but it's one that they kind of needed in a sense, especially for this franchise.
Hmm.
Like what it's a piece of what we loved about it. There's still the Sands of Time fans who have this large hole in their heart, but for the overall fans of the series and people who struggled through the original ones or at least tried to like I did, uh this has all the appeal. and execution seems to be on point. So,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's like almost a return to form in terms of like the pre Sands of Time Prince of
mm-hmm,
Persia, while like giving it like a modern lick of paint, and I'm all for it, man.
mm-hmm.
As someone that was a huge fan of like the original Sands of Time trilogy, I'm still all for this, and I think this is what the series needed. I didn't need to see them before this game ever got announced, and we had was the idea of the remake. I didn't need to see that redone. That was a place in time. It was great for what it was. I needed to see a revamp to the series, and that's. I hope. I mean, I don't know if that's what we're getting, and this is going to continue. But for this one game, that's what they've been able to do. It looks like so. I'm super happy.
It's so crazy how we've had the shift from the announcement of that remake to the purgatory that it's going into now, and now we have this brand new Prince of Persia game, completely different style, and an amazing style switch up, and it already just like I said, from once we had a chance to try it out, a good Metroidvania, stylish, runs good, and it is now review wise, everybody's loving it. The demo is being well received. Look at that. Like you said,
Right.
Ubisoft is on a nice little upward trend.
Oh yeah, we
So
like to see it.
now we
And
need to see Skull and Bones.
I wish I could find the episode where we talked about this, where someone, I think it might have even been me, but we discussed it like as a group that is this the beginning of like a sort of uptick for Ubisoft with this
I
game?
want to say it was
And
you. I think it was after AC Mirage came out, and like me and Justin had a little bit of hands
yeah,
on it. Where it's just like, even though like granted I haven't had a chance to really put time into it like that, but from when I did play it, I was like, this is what I like. This is what I remember liking about Assassin's Creed, and so,
hmm,
and then even though I still don't have a interest in it, but apparently Avatar's pretty good, so
right? Like, okay, Ubisoft. My
right.
inner child screaming right now.
The only thing I heard about the game is better than the movie. I was like, okay, all right,
Is better. Wait, is better than what?
better than the movie.
Oh damn!
I was like,
I enjoyed the
okay,
movie. But from what I hear,
that's awesome.
I'm in the like exception category,
I liked it. I
Oh,
just yeah,
in
it
the
was cool.
minority.
this should have been pre-show because it just made me excited. I'm sorry. I did finally see Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Oh, it was good.
Uh,
I liked it.
Jeez, that was good. Nobody told me it was a. I almost say is nobody told me it was a direct follow up to Bumblebee, which was my favorite so far. So, yeah, yeah, that's what we like.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
later. Oh my heart.
But besides Prince of Persia, Grand Blue, I did play a little bit of that demo beforehand, and from the nonsense that was happening, that's the co-op action nonsense that I think I need right now.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
just like, okay, plenty of different combos, link attacks, big super attacks are happening one after another, and then
Mm,
it all combines to
mm,
one super. I'm
mm.
like, okay, all right, this is
It's like meet me somewhere. It's like somewhere between a Tales game and what Final Fantasy Origins wanted to be.
yeah.
It is met somewhere between them and made that space feel amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to play with friends.
Yeah, because that's one thing we didn't get to try
Yeah.
was the friendo
I
experience.
need to see because like I said, I just tried it right before we started, so I was just playing with the NPCs. But regardless, I'm like, I think initially it's good to play with NPCs just to see all the nonsense that can take place.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we all just go in not knowing what we're doing, we're just gonna it's just gonna be frustration. So just getting a chance to see all the cool stuff right off top is always good. Unless you're Forspoken, that was weird.
Dang.
Hey,
Forspoken catching strays.
we're a year removed. It's gotten its DLC. Oh, and then real quick, speaking of DLC, Sea of Stars is getting some DLC as well, as they said that they're working on They're starting to work on their third game from Sabotage.
Nice. Is it going to be tied in to the
Uh,
world also?
I think the DLC they said is they're going to somehow tie it into the Messenger.
The messenger.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, I like that. Good games are good. All right.
Nice.
And so we have reached now a nice little breaking point, gentlemen.
Mhm.
So Justin's not here.
Hey,
Justin's not here today,
Hey, what the fuck, bro?
and I'm mad about it.
Hey, what the fuck, bro?
Justin
the
catching
shit?
strays on this episode.
All of them.
I told-
In fact, they're not strays because they're aimed directly at
They're
him.
directly at him. I just told Justin in chat that we are gonna call this episode Juck Fustin.
Oh, I actually really like that. Oh,
Justin, this part is just specifically to you. I'm hurt. I'm betrayed. And Connell's a bad influence on you.
fuck you, Kano.
You did this, and I blame you.
Yeah. So our boy ran off to LA and
Doesn't matter. He just ran off. That's it.
He
That's
ran
it.
off.
He
It
just
just
ran
didn't-
off. And he could
didn't
have told people.
intentionally-
That's
he
fine.
didn't tell people. No, it's not that he didn't tell people. He intentionally hid it. The more we peeled back the layers of this onion, the more we found that this wasn't just an omission. It was a secret.
And I get
Man.
it. I'm entirely a person of like, you gotta ask the right questions sometimes. I get that. There was never a question for me to ask. He asked me a question. Hey, do we have this? No. Okay, cool. Done. Conversation over. No inkling. No nothing.
It be your own homies. Out
Mm-hmm.
here running off.
And then he's watching anime that he said that we was gonna watch together.
Oh, I'm gonna watch this with you. No.
Wasn't there going to be a watch party at some point in
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
All of that. So fuck both of those ideas.
Mm-hmm.
In the trash.
In the trash.
In the trash.
That's how I feel. In the trash.
Drag and drop.
Drag and drop. And mind you, all of these things that I'm complaining about right now, these are all Cameron things.
Hi.
This is a shit Cameron would do.
Also
I am-
nonsense
I am
Cameron
Cam.
would do.
I am Cam.
And this is why this makes this different. Because Justin would be one of the main ones to be all like, yeah. Come on, Cam.
Exactly.
And this man tried to say, I'm professional, I'm responsible. And then
Because he
immediately
brought a
pulls out
backup mic.
his shit ass mic that we know is not as good as what he uses.
This motherfucker sounded like he was talking through a tin can with a string on it.
He was supposed to bring balance to the force. What's the saying from, I think it's from the Bible, he who cast the first stone. Anyway.
May he
What's the rest
without
of it?
sin cast the first stone. Or
There we
some shit
go.
like that.
Justin, you stone thrower,
My
How does it
mother's
feel?
ordained.
to be stoned.
Stupid.
See, I'll tell you how it feels to be stoned. Hey!
Hey.
Boo. Anyway, I'm hurt. That's all. That's all I have to
yeah,
say.
I
Hurt.
too. I'm less hurt. I actually find this amusing, but not because people are hurt. I just
Make
want to
that
put
clear.
that out there.
We are not laughing at your pain.
Thanks, friend.
All right, this is goofiness.
All right.
Deontay said, "Che, I would never do that to you."
I wouldn't though.
Oh, the
Alright.
disappointed kiss is palpable.
Right. We told him he really not Justin. You really are Ron now.
Yeah.
You Ron for real.
He is Ron.
He is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyway, Tekken 8, gentlemen. We are
God.
just a few weeks out from it, and they are turning up the funk on
I
That
all
was
of these trailers.
keychain.
I was literally about to watch the intro video before we were distracted with the Justin nonsense.
Don't worry, we gonna do it here right here live here at twitch.tv/Rusty
That's
Rupees.
Rusty
A whole
Rupees.
live event?
Yes.
That's
Oh look, it's all fucked up because Justin's here, not here. Oh, it is annoying.
Ooh, wouldn't it be easier to put it in the Discord and then use the other screen as if it were Justin's?
No, maybe.
He just doesn't want to give Justin a way out.
No, it is
He
what it
fucked up
is.
everything.
Yes,
Justin.
we're just gonna blame him anyway. But as far as the opening trailer goes, so yeah, so we got a couple new trailers dropped. We got character trailers for Panda, Zafina yesterday, and today we got the opening movie trailer for the game, as well as the roadmap for the first DLC characters, and the first character being Eddie Gordo, which got the nice black person hair makeover.
Oh my god, I
The
haven't
2020
seen him.
the
I haven't
2020
seen it.
Is it default hairstyle?
Yes, it
Default black
is.
hairstyle number
No.
3? Oh no, they gave it to him.
They gave
No.
it to him. But overall, the opening trailer though is pretty
Yeah.
dope. I think they're doing a good job of selling what the story mode is about to be. So we likes it. We likes it.
That whole jump in and out of cutscenes shit, I did that on the demo, and that shit's crazy.
Oh, you
It's
tried
like
out
1
the
minute
story mode?
Yeah, it's like 1 minute you're watching the cutscene, and then boom, you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
It's pretty dope.
They're really doing a good job of making this one of the out next to Mortal Kombat, one of the most cinematic.
Oh my god. Can we talk about how close Kazuya's drip was to my
Very.
Game Awards?
Oh.
I love how they just want to emphasize how she loves coffee. That's her
I
thing.
mean, I was like, it was goofy at first, but once you put in the context of her family owning the farm and having the business, and basically that was her whole life. So, of course,
Damn, these fools at war.
at war.
Damn.
It
Hey,
just
how do they know? How do they know which jack not to hit?
Hey, I'm just saying this entire thing just shows how goofy Tekken actually is. There's a lot of nonsense happening on screen in this clash of warriors.
Right. That DNA strand turning into a chain made me uncomfortable, but other than that, it was pretty dope.
Does Kazuya have anyone on his side? Like, who's fighting for him?
He doesn't he have one of the Williams sisters?
He does?
I think Nina.
Oh, here he is. Show his head.
Show his head.
Man, he's moving too fast.
Call that man Killmonger.
There he is. Oh wow. Oh god.
Call that man Killmonger.
Oh, no.
God. That's less Killmonger and more Echo from
I don't
from,
know,
Arcane.
man. Put some armor on
I'm just
him.
saying it's so high.
New Prince Eddie.
It's
same
so
energy.
high.
Oh.
It looks like my skin for Bangalore in Apex Legends.
Eddie of Persia.
Eddie of Persia. Stupid. Yeah, man.
I guess.
But yep, Eddie is
I
our
was-
first DLC character in
I was-
spring.
Talking about that hairstyle with somebody, like literally last week, and I brought it up and I called it default black hairstyle number 3. He started dying laughing, and I'm like, yeah, it's true. We've been seeing it everywhere ever since Black Panther. And he's all like, you know what's the funniest thing? Niggas don't even wear that shit no more.
No,
I was gonna. I wouldn't. would you, bruh? If you seen your hairstyle that frequently, would
Oh
you
my
still want to wear
God.
that hairstyle? Not me. Nope.
He's not like, for that to be such a popular in-game hairstyle, it's been phased out in real life so quickly.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You know us black people, we like to be trendsetters, okay? We don't follow the trend.
See, it's nice at first, and then like, cause I remember when we were initially having this conversation. I think it's after we saw Miles with the cut, and I was like, no, it's fine. But then after playing Miles and then the timeline, I was like, hold on. That's when I had
It's
a
like
problem.
from the time which we had that conversation to actually getting to play it, so many more characters came out with that hairstyle.
So many more, and then yeah, as soon as we see Eddie now, it's like, ah, hey man,
Hey, all right.
hey. So Cam, when you rocking it?
Yeah, not happening.
The
I will
worst
not.
thing about that is you have to dedicate the sides of your head to this one hairstyle,
I am not
and
trying to be basic nigga number 3, okay?
and bringing it back is a issue. Can you imagine trying to grow the sides back out?
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody who's trying to
look
do
hella
that.
awkward.
They look hella awkward. They look like a Mad Max extra in the worst kind of way.
You
Oh,
wearing a
man.
do-rag for a cool
For
2 years.
you just got your little puff afro over here on the side, trying to live. Nah, you got to start all the way over.
Man. So
Oh man,
Rose got her wish. She kept on saying, Eddie, where's
Rose
Eddie?
wanted
Ooh.
Eddie.
And
Rose
see,
wanted
I had to
Eddie.
call her out yesterday. I was like, why do you even care? You don't even play as Eddie. She's like, I mean, I played him twice.
We
Just like,
need
you
that
just,
original black representation. The
like,
OG.
you just want him there. You just want him there so
Man,
we
you
all
just
can be annoyed.
for comfort reasons, right?
Did you see someone try to come at Harada on Twitter about like having black characters in the game? Did y'all see that?
No.
I'd have to find the tweet, but he tweeted back and pretty much like told that little nigga sit down because he has receipts that there are actual black characters. But yeah, he tried to come at him. I
I'm
was
just
like,
like,
damn.
there's a history.
Right.
Several. We know them. They all speak different languages. Some of them don't even speak. Some of them speak in growls. But
Some of them speak in growls. I think I heard the criticism before, but given that was before we got Leroy, that our black character was just there to mark two spaces at once, and we were giving room to more white characters. And this was a criticism I heard around like probably 6, 7 or some shit like that,
so
right?
at that point there was Eddie, Raven, and Bruce.
Mm-hmm. So it was right. Eddie
I'm like,
was the one. Yeah, and Eddie was the real highlight, right? Where they're all like, it was the whole Brazilian conversation and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, first off, we count them.
Yes.
We count them. Like they get called their version of the word too. They be going through it. But yeah, that conversation is never gonna go away. But it's never necessarily had by the players. It's always had by people who are just kind of giving a quick look through of what they see. Right?
I found it. Yeah, thank
Deso
you,
pulled up
Deso.
receipts. Thank you,
Yeah,
Deso.
thank you,
That was
Deso. I
quick.
did see this tweet the other day. Yeah. So somebody had tweeted the only reason why Eddie Gordo hasn't been revealed yet is because the creators of Tekken are racist and don't care about black characters or dark-skinned people. So it's going to be a while until the real fighters come out instead of these white Latins and Asians, as they tweet at Harada. And then Harada claps back. If you think you can just claim anything that way, it will pass. You are mistaken. Leroy and Raven will kick your ass. Come to think of it, there are no Japanese characters in American dramas and movies, and I love. But I never felt discriminated against or blah blah blah. But yeah, like I don't. know why people can think that. They just want to say stuff because they're right there. Oh, and it's funny, even in this tweet, it's there's a correction where it's just like there's currently 2 black characters in Tekken 8's roster right underneath that original tweet. So, oh, thank you. Oh, readers
Was
added
that
context.
was that Twitter that corrected that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a new thing, right? That started happening where
It
they're like
is.
fact checking on Twitter.
It is. It's maybe one of the only things that may be relevant or useful since the
Since
change.
Mr. Musk.
Since the musketing.
The musketing.
Sounds dirty, doesn't it?
I hope that this Eddie reveal was not in response to that tweet,
I doubt it.
and that they already planned to announce Eddie when they did.
Definitely. Considering they're saying that his release is going to be around spring, game's about to come out in 2 weeks, so man. Cam, are you going to be playing with us this time around?
Yeah, I think so. I really enjoyed the demo. Felt good. So yeah, probably.
What modes have you played?
I played the story mode. I played a little bit of the little walking around the arcade thing. What's that called again?
I think arcade or treasure quest something. I don't know.
Something like that.
I hate it. I don't like it.
Those characters look like the little Wii characters, the Mii's.
Oh, not the Mii's.
So anyway, I played a little bit of that, and then just like a few like regular matches in like the regular versus mode. But yeah, it's cool.
All right.
You know what's funny, really quick, is that when Deontay was like, you should save this as a scene, so that if one person drops out, like you're good. I was about to say, but what happens if 2 people drop out and I didn't say it? And it happened already. That's
I said
hilarious.
a while ago, we should have everything from 1 to 8.
Funny.
That's really funny. But yeah, it's
Discord just decided to take his shit when I looked at the tweeter who said that comment. As soon as I went to their page, Discord is like
unapologetically black.
Yeah, so like sure.
Also, Darren, one thing that I noticed, remember how you were saying that I was playing on that one mode where like the combos are all in together?
Mm-hmm.
Was it you that said that, or Deontay? Who was I playing in Tekken at PAX? It was you.
Darren. Was it me?
No, it was Darren. Yeah. Okay. So when you play in that mode, it comes up with the button presses on the side. But when we were playing, it didn't have those button presses there. Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see them.
I clearly, I didn't notice them at first, but I was just like, something's wrong here. Cam's doing really good.
The thing is, at least in the build we played, I don't think they stayed on the screen when you switched over.
They did.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. Because it was triggered by R1, I believe.
I remember it being triggered by R1, but I remember I figured it out because I hit R1 and I saw it pop up. But I remember playing through a couple of matches where it was on and I just did not know for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it went away after a while if you just had it on.
That's what I didn't remember even seeing it, to be honest. But
we were enamored by all the whimsy and the new things.
I was playing without it in the demo, and yeah, it feels nice. It feels good. That fucking heat system is nasty,
bro. I'm scared.
Me too, man.
I'm scared.
Like that's gonna be the shit that makes or breaks matches.
Mm-hmm.
Those fucking launchers that they have, like the launchers like into your heat attack or whatever. I'm like, oh, this is cool, and it's like fairly easy to pull off too. It's like not like a difficult thing, and I'm like, oh, this feels like something I can get into.
It's
Exactly.
trying to encourage more people to get into comboing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and also the game is trying to encourage more aggressive gameplay. So
Right,
Yeah,
we have
regardless if you want to use it to continue your combo or just use the ender immediately after activating
right.
it too, because that ender hurts.
that
Mm-hmm.
ender does hurt. I find myself being put in a weird position because just coming from Tekken 7, there's a certain move that I'm used to using just to set up something else, and it activates my heat in
Mm-hmm.
Tekken 8. So I'm put in this position of like, okay, now I need to figure out how I'm going to do this again. Do I need to immediately hammer out this ender so I can get to my bread and butters, or do I figure out something to use real quick while I'm in this pressure moment? And while I'm in this pressure moment, are they anticipating more heat from me, so to speak?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so it's a lot to consider. At least these first few steps moving into Tekken 8 and trying to get used to it, right?
I
So
really like the pre-order bonus from GameStop, the magnetic keychain. Do you guys see it? It's like
Oh,
the two fists and they come together like
yeah,
magnetized.
yeah. I just got my like. Here's just take my digital pre-order. Just get this. Give me my season pass.
Nice.
I'm like,
Oh, is that like like the deluxe?
yeah. Whatever that
Mm.
highest one is, I was like, I don't care about none of that. Unless it's more characters, don't talk to me. um, yeah, I'm excited. Um,
By
oh,
the way,
Ghostin.
are y'all getting Prince of Persia on PS5, right? Because we played it on Switch, right? And it looked like it looked like ass on that big screen. Anyway, I don't
I know. I
know
was
if it
like,
would
to
look
be
better
fair,
on
it
the
was
small
on that
screen.
screen. I think maybe
Yeah,
handheld, it will probably look good.
yeah,
Is the Do we know if the demo's out on Switch?
probably right. I don't know. I got my Switch right here.
We can find that out because if it runs good on Switch, like as a handheld, I might play it like that.
Yeah, if it looks good, I would prefer to have it on my Switch if it looks good.
Yeah.
Um,
Everyone does
I feel like
research.
I feel like the gameplay style just like fits the Switch. It's a
Yeah,
little Metroidvania
it
machine.
is.
Exactly. Little
The Switch is
Metroidvania
good for
machine.
those.
Exactly. Agreed.
But also now there's a whole ass Steam Deck where you can get the
Haha.
same appeal, but with just better everything.
That part. Are you guys planning on playing the story mode and everything for Tekken?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I love the Tekken story.
I might knock that out before really diving into online.
Same. By the time we get there, Justin's gonna be a demon, and it's gonna be like whatever. I play
You're
Tekken.
still gonna beat him up.
He's still gonna be.
Let's see.
There is a
I
demo.
need. There isn't.
There is.
How comes it's not showing up on? Oh, that's the deluxe edition. That's why.
Cool. Prince of Persia.
Downloading.
Now I'm doting.
Yeah, I
$50
look forward to
games.
all the other stuff. And apparently, I guess that Tekken, whatever the Tekken Force mode or whatever that got leaked, just isn't real because we haven't heard nothing about it since. Just throwing that out there. We
I
ain't
forgot
never
about
heard
that.
nothing about that again.
Oh, yeah, I hella forgot about that.
Exactly. Cool.
Maybe it'll be DLC.
It's gonna come in one of the packages.
Hey, I am not opposed to it. We don't speak of that man, Rose.
The devil without.
We don't speak of Ron here.
Who?
Who? All right. But yes, Tekken, we only got about 2 weeks left. Excited about it. And then on to new things. So Smite 2 got announced. So Action MOBA that came out 2014 got announced as of yesterday.
Like the day
Yesterday, two
before.
days ago. Um, But as somebody who plays MOBAs, Deontay, thoughts, brother?
Damn.
As somebody who plays MOBAs.
I didn't see that one coming at all.
Me neither.
Yeah.
You play more than
I,
us.
I wouldn't say it's someone who plays mobile. It's someone who's played Smite before.
Boom! See, MOBAs,
There we
nailed
go.
it.
There we
He's
go.
like, I played Pokemon
Let
Unite.
me let me we all played, brother. We all played. But yeah, let me give a proper layup to myself. There's somebody who's experienced Smite before.
Smitten.
Smitten. I'm gonna have to smote. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to pick my Herc back up. This looks like fun. For some reason, it looks a bit more polished. Well, not for some reason. It's a fucking sequel, right? Um, it looks a bit more polished. The camera angle looks a little different. I need to compare because I hope it's not just suffering from that classic sequel thing of we're just gonna make the camera angle a little bit closer so you can see the details better. Like there's a reason for us having the field of vision we did, but that's adjustable. That's adjustable, right? I hope the game looks fun. Hopefully they bring enough new stuff to it. And this is speaking as somebody who hasn't played Smite in years, so I'm easy to please. But hopefully they bring enough new stuff to it to make it interesting, right? And for it to keep its own identity as a MOBA. One of my favorite things to do in Smite was not actually the traditional lane MOBA mode, but the arena, which was just
That was cool.
yeah, the arena was fun. It was just an oval. You and your homies run out there and just kind of bash the best you can in this frontline war. Basically, think if everyone were to reach end game with beginning game build, and you just build in the middle, right?
Mm.
With that, you have it's less about your independent your independent action, whether you're in the lane or in the jungle, because it's really easy to be playing great in a MOBA and have the rest of your team, like, I don't know, failing in their lanes, or just one person failing in their lane and feeding the rest of the team. This can still kind of happen here, but it's more of a team atmosphere from the beginning. So at least that element of it is very unique, and I enjoy that. So I hope they really find ways to hammer down on that because that's what they have that's special about them. Um, Outside of that, we just gonna see if the MOBA do what the MOBA do, right?
Yeah. So
Um, I think releasing a sequel MOBA is risky unless you really have an upgrade. Right? So
let's see. So
yeah.
on their FAQs, they have some of the basic stuff, some things players who've been on Smite 1 for a long time will want to know. So, basic Smite 2, what is it? Smite 2 is the next generation of cross platform third person MOBA. It is the sequel to Smite, fully modernized and rebuilt from the ground up to be on Unreal Engine 5. Um, why make a true sequel to Smite? Smite is an amazing game loved by millions that is built on technical foundation that is now well over a decade old. This technical debt holds back what Smite can be, from graphics to UI to audio to God creation, so much more. Smite's Unreal Engine 3 is not directly compatible with Unreal Engine 5, and there's no path to upgrade. So we had to go without rebuilding. Smite 2 starts from scratch and rebuilds Smite to bring it to the modern age. It's that engine degradation. So
Mm.
let's see. It's going to be cross play and cross progression. It's still going to be it's going to be naturally native to Steam Deck as well. So PC, Steam Deck, Series X and X, and PS5.
Deck
Um,
verified.
Deck verified, yes. Still going to be free to play upon release. You can register now for the alpha. So you can go to smite2.com for that. And now transitioning from Smite 1 to 2, these are the main questions. Will my Smite 1 skins transfer to Smite 2? Most Smite 1 content will not directly transfer to Smite 2, but Smite players will be rewarded for their time, money, and achievement through two new systems: Legacy Gems and Divine Legacy. In addition, new skins added to Smite 1 in Year 11, along with some limited other cross-gen skins, will transfer between the games. So, it's always hard when they ditch one game and go to the other when it comes to content like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forget how they transferred the good chunk of stuff for Overwatch over when they did that switch, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the same fucking game though.
You're right. Yeah, so uh let's see. You're saying that Smite ones will still be continued to be supported for the foreseeable future, as well as cross-gen skins. All new gym purchasable skins released in Smite in Year 11 will be cross-gen. So okay, those are pretty much the skins that will move from 1 to 2 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
So none of mine.
yeah. So it's like some
None of
will, some
mine.
won't. It'll depend.
Well, I mean, let me just pop on to see if I still got my shit active so I can get that legacy stuff to
Mm-hmm.
transfer over, right?
Yeah.
Just those legacy points or whatever currency they're gonna give.
Yeah.
Because I I had all the characters and I know that I have just currency because it wasn't always free to play. And I bought the pack initially so I can have access to, I don't know if it was the full game or just a certain bulk based on how they were pricing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I know once they actually did go free to play, I was given a bunch of currency to pay me back for what I did spend. Um, and I just kind of sat on it. I did buy some things, but I sat on a lot of that, and I just don't want that to go to waste. So, yeah, I want to make sure my currency transfers over,
Yeah.
and so I can buy new things for my Herc, because that's
Right.
all I use is Herc.
I know. Shout out Will. I know he's our resident Smite guy, and I know he's
Mhm.
pissed because he knows that he won't be able to transfer a lot of his skins. And I think the thing, like the ones he mentioned, was like they had the Rocco's one, the Turtles, Optimus, stuff like that.
Oh, the licensed ones I
Yeah,
know
oh,
aren't
yeah,
going to
that's what I was
cross
about to say. I
over,
was like,
man.
those licensed ones, those ones never transfer over.
Yeah.
It's like you got this game and this game alone. You ain't going nowhere after this. Once again, this is why Smash Brothers is a goddamn miracle.
Right?
To have all
They
these
had to
licenses
renew
move.
all those contracts. They
Uh-huh.
had they had to talk to people again.
Right.
Right.
I am once again asking you for a donation of your character.
Like, hopefully you didn't burn any bridges between now and the last game.
Honestly. Oh, speaking of crossovers. So
Is this Raid Shadow Legends?
Raid Shadow Legends, if you didn't know, has a crossover with Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Where if you download it now, you too can get a Monster Hunter hero. I think there's other ones that are like for like Zenogre, Barioth, I think two other monsters they showed. As well as there's a Zoids Monster Hunter collab right now going on too.
Zoids?
That's
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Like
awesome.
Liger is a Magnamalo and one of the flight ones is a Rathalos.
That's awesome.
There's an MSI crossover with Monster Hunter stuff right now for laptops and PC cases. There's all kinds of Monster Hunter collabs right now. No new game.
Oh,
But,
that MSI. I got worried for a second.
oh.
Y'all ain't getting us, Raid. I know y'all hear us talking shit from time to time, but you're not getting us.
Hey man.
He's lying, Raid. You're getting us. Just
Man,
reach
after
out.
Monster Hunter, I looked. It was gone. They knew. They're like, time has passed. But Monster Hunter World is hitting again. Juwan's been back on it. I was hunting with him yesterday, and we were getting beat up by things that we used to be able to beat up normally, and now we're getting pinballed. But World is such a good game, bro. I
Getting
miss
I
pissed
saw
that.
off
y'all
with your
on.
homies.
I was gonna jump on, but I didn't have a long time, and I was like, I remember
See,
how long hunts can take on this game,
bro,
so
so
I'm.
that's the thing. So when me and Juwan were hunting, like I was like, this is why time melted away back then. Because a real difficult hunt, minimum 15-20 minutes.
Mhm.
While Rise hunts, when you're, on it, 9 minutes,
Right,
15 tops.
right.
But like we were hitting 30-minute hunts and everything last night, and we're just like, man, I miss this game, bro. This everything hit. Everything hit hard. We were doing some of the challenge, like the challenge arena quests where they had the presets, and there
Oh,
was there
uh-huh.
was one that was a Stygian Zenogre and then a Ruiner Nergigante. Man,
Damn.
it was just the Stygian Zenogre, just flippy dippy. It's just a wrestler, bro. It just kept jumping around and kept moving. But then when we got to the Nergigante, me and Juwan just locked in. It was a good time. Radic made a guest appearance for like 5 seconds and then disappeared, into the night like he does. We had one good conversation. He's like, "I miss y'all niggas, man. We miss you too, dog." And then he
All
left,
right,
and that was
bye.
it. That was it. That was it. He got a phone call. We outside. Okay. So come down. We never heard him again.
Damn.
Hollywood, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Right.
But yeah, Monster Hunter World is a good time. Like Rise is fun, but going back to World just kind of shows.
I feel like we say that every what 4 months.
I know, but I think it's just because now it's been so long for both World and Rise has had a couple years in it now. A little
Hmm.
bit easier to kind of reflect because
Do you have any of them on you?
it's
Do you have
always
any of
been
them on your deck, by the way? Sorry.
Oh yeah. I downloaded World or I was going to download World, but then I realized it didn't have Iceborne, so I stopped.
Oh.
Oh.
I was looking at it the other day, and then I was just like, no, but I will put Iceborne on this wish list. The moment
Nice.
Iceborne goes on sale, I'm in. I'll do it again. But yeah, Rise for sure it's fun, quick, arcadey. Like the amount of times I wanted to wirefall yesterday was insane.
Mm, yeah.
There was no just quick get up. If I just get knocked over, I'm just
Right.
just get fumbled. But
Yeah, I need that good mobility,
mhm.
mobile. I need to be able to get around, get up, get down.
See, that's what the monsters do. Because Rajang and Rise, and compared to Rajang and World, disgusting, bro. It's so crazy how we're like, oh, look at the funny monkey and Rise, and then we go back to World and we're like, oh, that's right, you were Justin's tutor. Like you chewed on Justin like a goddamn toy.
That motherfucker. Yeah, the Black Air Force Energy machine.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We were doing a hunt, one of the event quests where it was two Furious Rajangs.
Hmm.
So, oh man, it was all fun and games until the second one showed up, and then two angry bull monkeys are just jumping around, angry with lightning. It's a good time. And also, I've come to realize I can't play first-person shooters anymore, especially Call of Duty, at least.
You tried to
I,
play?
I did. I did. I was over friend's house and was playing a little bit. And I was playing like we were swapping off. But by the time I stopped, I was like, "Oh, this motion sickness is going crazy right now."
Oh,
I
no
was just I
way.
was like, "I don't want to do this at all anymore."
Wow.
I was like, "Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm like, I don't play these no more." And it shows cuz I was doing quick Call of Duty shit. I was like, I can still do it, but the motion behind it, me staring at it for too long,
Damn.
I'm good. I'm okay.
Oh, poor baby.
I'll take
But
that.
also, Call of Duty is just very erratic. I got the same thing playing Call of Duty, and I play shooters.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's at the point now where you play shooters or you play Call of Duty.
That's fair. I'm just like, I
bro.
played Gundam recently. It wasn't that bad.
Nah, nah.
Gundam's
I
also
I
nowhere near that erratic. It's
I also had shell shock just going from Fortnite back to Apex.
oh
Bro, I
no.
was garbage. I was garbage. I was not living up to my in-game stats at all. At all. I looked like a liar.
Hmm.
What's the opposite of a Smurf account? Because that's what the fuck I looked like.
Not a Christmas noob.
Yes,
No.
yes. This is Chris. Who let your cousin play on your account? That's one of them. I look like them. I was doing so bad that I silently turned off the game, and I
Damn.
was like, I'm not gonna survive through this Final Fantasy event. Like,
Bro, I spent like an extended period of time this week watching Deontay's Fortnite videos for editing and shit. And bro, when I tell you that I'm close, yeah, I think one more that's cool moment is gonna send me over the edge, bro.
Okay,
what
okay. Now,
happened?
which ones are you watching? Is he playing Fortnite or is he doing other shit?
No, he was playing Fortnite. So the one of the ones that where you were just like taking out hella niggas. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I think the one where you like, or maybe it was the same video, but you like pulled out a drum afterwards and was just like celebrating, like drumming. I'm like, that's really cool.
See, Cam likes corny shit like that. That's the thing. Cam's the perfect. I don't know why Cam hasn't played Fortnite before because Cam is like the perfect audience. Like he is target audience for Fortnite.
Yeah,
Everything that is in Fortnite, Cameron
honestly,
absolutely loves.
you're gonna download Fortnite, especially with this update. You're just gonna play around with it, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna come back, and be like, this is so cool.
See, I told
I
you,
already
like,
That's
know.
the word. It's cool. Or I saw Awkward's playing, and he was the alien, like from Alien,
yeah.
yeah, the
Uh
xenomorph or whatever it is. And I
Mhm.
was like, he has a gun. That's stupid, but that's cool.
Aaron
Like
Yeager, pop, 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 pop.
I think you'd enjoy some of the crossovers they have. You know, they're in rotation in the store. Even like me, I don't buy him, but I just enjoy looking at him. Like in the store
Mhm.
right now is the X-Men. I'm like, oh cool. Look, they got Psylocke and her butterfly wings and shit. That's dope. Like not just, the regular X-Men, they got the others.
See, I would have
Uh,
downloaded Fortnite because I'm at this point I'm in for everything else. Like
Yeah.
I might dabble with the Lego stuff.
I was
I
about
want
to
to play
say,
the
bro,
rhythm
let's
game. The racing seems cool, and then I saw
eight
how big it
people
was. I saw how big the file was. I was like, I'm not doing that.
put it on your Xbox.
Nah,
You ain't using that for shit.
you're right,
You
and
can
it,
you can jump across to different devices, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cross-play, cross progression, all that other shit. So I have it on my backup Switch. Um it's ass on Switch.
Mm,
It really is
yeah.
ass. It looks gross. Don't do it. But 8 people can play the Lego thing. And I was like, we could just fuck around and then build shit and adventure and fight
adventure.
wolves and shit together.
Bro, I never thought I would see the day, but
They got
I
the
did.
rhythm game shit.
I was waiting, Cam.
The rhythm game stuff is fun.
I was waiting for you.
We can race
You look
together.
like you play Fortnite, Cameron. You look
Fuck
like you
you.
play
I don't even know what that means, but fuck you.
Damn.
Don't insult me.
I know the clip you're talking about too, Cameron. And in your defense, it did look cool because I was playing with Taco Bob and the crew. I think it was Taco Bob, Worm, and
Yeah, and then I think at the end of the clip, or maybe it was a different one, some nigga like drove up in a car. I'm like, what is happening? This is cool.
yeah, it was like the last we had taken out the last team, and as Victory Royale popped up on the screen, I pulled out the drum set and started playing the drums, and somebody pulled up behind me, and it was all like,
That
it
was
looked
funny,
like a
by the
party.
way. I don't know what slap in the slurp means, but but I had a really good time listening to that. Have you seen the clip, Darren?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
go watch the clip. It's really funny.
But
But yeah.
It's just the way it all plays out. It's like me, Bob, and I think Neon Saline. And as Neon says, Neon like the light, Saline like the drip. Fucking coolest tag ever.
Damn, that is really cool.
Um, Shout out. And Taco Bob 1996. We're gonna have him on the show pretty soon. He just there's slurp barrels that give you health and shield. And
Oh,
that's what I was slapping with my instead of a pickaxe, I use uh a rapier, fencer sword because I'm fancy. So I
that's
was over
cool.
here smacking the barrels, and instead of giving me shield, it was giving me health because I was low in health, and it was like the last team or some shit like that that I was dealing with, and I ran out and immediately got smacked. And they're like, "You were slapping the slurp. I don't understand. Why didn't it give you shield? You were slapping the slurp."
oh man.
I forgot what Bob said.
Oh, he said something chaotic. I don't remember
Bob
what he
said
said,
some
but
chaotic shit, and there's like a second of silence. And then Neon goes, "You're a slut, Bob." And I'm all like,
He's,
"Yeah, you're a
and
slut."
he's like, yeah, I'll take
I'll take
that.
that, stupid.
Yeah,
Oh.
Good times.
man, yeah, good times. I think that's the I find the most fun I have in that game is just talking shit with the crew and not taking it seriously, right?
Oh yeah.
And that's what those games are for. If you're with a crew who's doing a little too much, it becomes unfun. I've definitely played with people who made the game unfun, and I think that can make or break any game. I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of people had really bad League of Legends experiences, right? Because you can have fun with that game, but you can also
Says who?
easily not have fun with that game.
Anybody I know who plays League has trauma.
See, I used to have fun with League. I used to have my whole little.
You all
I
used
used
to
to.
have fun.
I got out before it got bad. That's the thing. I used to have this playlist of metal, nothing but metal. I set up a little table, put my laptop and my mouse in front of my TV, and then hook it up to my HDMI port in my TV so I can just look up at my screen. I had the whole little setup plan, listening to music I wouldn't dare play now, not because it's bad or anything, but it's just not good. Um, and I would spin to win because I was a garbage ass Garen, and that's all I played as because I wasn't good at it. Which is more toxic though, Overwatch or League? League easily. Um,
Yeah.
You know what's funny that you say that is that I
mhm,
have a friend, Caleb,
mhm.
and the only two games that he plays,
Overwatch and League.
yep, the
Speaking of
only
Overwatch,
two games.
Be in there fucking screaming at shit,
speaking of
huh?
Overwatch, with the upcoming season, tanks and DPSs will have passive healing.
That's dumb. That's dumb. No, I'm a tank, and that's dumb. I play as Diva. Do you know how OP it would be for me to just fly away, heal for a little bit, and then come back in and rain hell on you? That's dumb. I'm saying it's dumb, and I would benefit as a player. Don't do that.
Let's see. All heroes will be able to self heal in Overwatch 2. Tank and damage heroes will inherit a toned down version of the self heal passive, aiming to relieve support players and empower individual agency in Season 9.
Aiming to really. So we're gonna have more triple tank teams. That's all that means.
Can you even do that anymore?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. I don't know if you can do it in like ranked play, but in regular play, you for sure can do triple tank teams. It's dumb.
Has anybody jumped on to play the? I want to say the game name of the game is The Rivals, but that sounds wrong.
The
Um,
finals.
the
The
finals.
finals. Thank
I
you.
haven't.
No, none of us have.
No,
I think I'm gonna download it.
I got too many friends who are in the voice acting game to rightfully do that. It feels wrong.
It feels wrong. That part.
I want to give it a try
You
just to see
used
what it's like.
AI for these voices, you bitch.
Look at all these hairdos. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. DJ also has that hair.
My God.
When are you
We're
gonna
gonna
step
see.
away from
Let's
me?
place bets. So when Streets of Rage Revolution drops, because that's the name of the new Streets of Rage game from Sega.
A name came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
When that drops, I guess that's hey, gaming news. It looked like we saw a character skating in the background, which means we might get Skate back. I don't know if you guys know, Skate was not
hey.
in Streets of Rage 4, at least not a modern version of him. Will he have default black hairstyle number 3?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Well, yes, you think you'll have it?
I was
Because I
combative
was thinking,
about this before, and now I'm like,
because they avoided giving it to Adam Hunter, but also that was before the craze.
Indeed. We
Man,
will see. Oh, and then also because it was down the other day because Dennis shit, so I was just binging watching stuff. Finished Scott Pilgrim. That was very different than I thought it was gonna be.
see,
In a good way.
In a very good way.
did yeah, it addressed it addressed the issues.
It's funny how you're like, yeah, it's Michael Cera after it. I'm like, man, where this nigga at? I will not spoil. It's very good though,
Yeah,
because I didn't see anything happening
look,
that ended up happening. Didn't see any of it happening.
I would say it's not Michael Cera, then it's Michael Cera, then it's not Michael Cera.
Right.
But didn't it make you like characters you didn't expect to like? I know I came out of there liking one character specifically, and I was like, ah.
I like Lucas.
You knew who it was too.
Lucas is really cool.
Lucas is really cool.
He's a douchebag, but he's great.
Just give it a chance. He could be different.
See you later, Goose. But yes, Scott Pilgrim takes off. That good show. Yes, watch it. Watch show. That and also watch The Brother's Son, and that is a good show too.
Okay. Yeah.
I never heard
Let's
of that
see.
one.
What did I watch?
It's with Michelle Yeoh.
Mm-hmm. I watched.
About the triad.
I watched Marvel's Echo. I actually really enjoyed it. Especially that first episode. Man, that first episode was fire. Like, they had an action scene. You know, I'm a sucker for action scenes, but I'm a sucker for characters who don't mean shit doing cool shit. And we had a moment where characters who absolutely don't mean a damn thing did something so cool I had to rewind it like twice. And yeah, I also watched Sonic Prime. It was pretty satisfying. It was a very focused final arc. Whereas the first one was about, adventures to different worlds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The second one really hammered in on the trouble. This final arc was a war. Like, at some moments, the final battle kind of looked like that final battle in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you mean like the final battle that we just saw in that trailer for Tekken?
Yes, exactly that. Yeah, it looked kind of like that. And like I said, I won't spoil the bad guy, but if you see the trailer for part 3, he's all in there fucking going ham.
Mm-hmm.
But it's at some points where it's like, oh damn. uh for the Sonic fans out there, it's harping on the same beats that we liked about the first two parts, where they're like, if you know moments. Characters do poses that fit in with the scenario, but you're like, oh no, that pose is straight up from this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Whether I mentioned in part one, now Sonic fucking did the Sonic Adventure cover pose when he
Mm-hmm.
jumped into the air. Um, Same thing with other characters in this, and it does everything from reference games, not just in dialogue, but in visuals. And I'm talking all types of games, whether they're handhelds, whether they're um, console, even slightly some of the wink nod comic stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
Sonic is good. It's just continuing the whole thing of Sonic being good. Sonic was good last year. Sonic's going to be good again this year, I feel.
Sega.
Yeah,
Sega.
yay to the blue bruv.
So yay to the blue bro. And also, quick side note, because I noticed something when I was showing something to Lionel, because I was talking about how the Sonic voice actors do a Twitter takeover Q&A where they just speak in character and answer questions. And this was for Sonic Superstars, and they mentioned that Shadow has been in a tube during the events of Sonic Superstars.
Again?
Yeah, again.
Hmm.
So folks are theorizing that 2024 is the year of Shadow. That plus,
The movie
coinciding with the movie. Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog 2
Are we
win.
get? I
Shadow
know.
the
I was just about to say,
Shadow
are we
the
gonna get
Hedgehog 2
Shadow with them
confirmed.
bangs again?
Yes,
With them
sir.
dangs. You don't need him. You
He
don't
didn't need
need
him
him.
then.
He really didn't.
He didn't need him then.
He just needed exactly one Chaos Emerald and he was fine.
Instead, he
He
had
didn't
that.
need more. He just needed exactly one. It's like
I need to get that game again, bro.
So bad.
I'm gonna find it. Yes, I do.
You better stream it too. That's what I want. I want you to stream that shit, or at least give us a YouTube playthrough.
I used to have it, but yeah.
I've been bullshitting. I should honestly download and play Sonic 06.
Ooh.
The Project 06, I mean.
Okay.
Cuz I
Is that
actually
is
I
that
don't
on Steam? Oh no, you said you have to download it from like its own website, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Um I don't know if it works, but I found my physical copy of Sonic 06. The disc probably doesn't work at all. But I was just looking at it and I was all like, should I for the memes?
Mine does. My copy is mint, and I still won't play that thing.
All right, yeah. All right,
Yep, mine
yeah.
is on the shelf. Is yours sealed? You just bought that, huh, from VGP?
Yeah. I played that game more than it deserved to be played.
It's so not good.
I played that game more than it deserved to be played. I can say the music was great.
Yep, I kept trying to play it, and then eventually I just gave up.
Fuck it, just go to the sound test. You'll have fun.
Good shit.
I was sitting there dancing the Silver's theme.
Did you beat Superstars yet, by the way, Deontay? Do you have it?
I haven't played Superstars.
Oh, okay.
It's like the shit that I wanted to keep hidden from was spoiled for me like right away. It's nothing story wise, but the other characters that are in there, yeah. So it's whatever. It's whatever. I'm pretty sure it wasn't super story important anyway. It's a small game. It's not like this Kingdom Hearts or anything where every single game matters to the lore.
Amen. Sure.
There's a hole in my life that
Man. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Kingdom Hearts is now relegated to its own corner that like resparks when it needs to.
We just know once I'm thinking hopefully later this year, because once Rebirth drops, Nomura will be freed up.
Rebirth, Dawn Trail, then Kingdom Hearts time,
Mm.
or Dragon Quest, or
Mm.
Dragon Quest.
Don't you curse me.
Hey man, just going through the rotations.
Yeah. I just really want something else Kingdom Hearts, man.
Hey man, I get it. I get it. It's been a couple
It-
years now.
Just give me my hold me over with the mobile game, I guess. I don't know. But they're sure taking their fucking sweet time with that.
My thing now is let them take their time so that the nonsense doesn't drag on even more than it needs to. Because they will.
Yeah. Yeah. But they got a story to tell. And I have a feeling we're gonna have to learn this story before we go into whatever 4 is gonna be. So, or at least us theorists are.
Shout out to Matt, Pat, and Game Theory. Passing on
Yeah,
the torch. Good for you,
yeah.
bro.
Free up that space so I can be irritated by whoever replaces you.
Deontay, top tier hater. And with that, everybody, we'll
Top
call it
tier
an
hater.
episode.
I ain't going. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another episode. Appreciate you as always.
Gracias.
Remember, you can follow us here at Rusty Rupees anywhere, or Rusty Rupees with 2 Y's on Twitter, because Twitter's some hues.
Gang, gang.
Hoes.
Right here, those who are watching us live, we appreciate you at twitch.tv/Rusty Rupees. Make sure you hit that follow. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, and we appreciate you and all that you do. You can catch us here Monday through Sunday, streaming once again at twitch.tv/Rusty Rupees. You can follow me anywhere at xxshadowokamiXX. Deontay.
You can follow me at 13cross. Spell it out. Don't be lazy.
And Cameron.
At Fly Richie. IE no Y. Hashtag Indie Watch.
Yes,
So,
and make sure to follow we're coming up with it, the Super Kickback podcast, our wrestling podcast is going to come soon. We're still getting the socials all figured out. We're having some issues with the name, so some of our socials don't necessarily align because back in 2008, somebody decided to take this name and just never use it. Just never use it with a dead account. So we're gonna work on contacting Twitter to get the actual name. So,
good luck.
yeah, good luck. Twitter might be a hoe 2 times. We're gonna see.
Yes, but thank you, everybody. And until next time, stay rusty. Okay, bye.
Okay,
Stay rusty.
bye. Yeah.